Should you buy a second-hand air fryer? Let's find out.
Welcome to One Pizza Too Many. Cooking and unboxing videos.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. One Pizza Too Many cooking and unboxing videos, and today I'm going to be answering that very question. Should you buy a second-hand air fryer? And for me, obviously, it's going to be Ninja based. So let's have a look at the different options we've got in front of us. So we've got a grill. This is the Pro version. We've got the dual zone air fryer, and we also have the original sort of health grill. This is the smaller version of this one. And we have obviously the Ninja Foodie. All of these Ninjas air fry, so that's why I've got them all sat in front of me. Which one did I decide to buy second hand out of this lot? Let's jump to the next frame and see. It's a good question at the minute, especially with the fact that Ninja have loads and loads of air fryers out of stock. They're hard to get hold of. So people are going to be looking elsewhere, so Facebook, eBay, all the different places to buy a second hand one maybe. But should you buy one second hand? I thought, you know what, I'm going to do just that so we can find out. I bought this from Facebook Marketplace. It was on Ninja Foodie World page I run coincidentally. It came up second hand from a lady not far from me, about 20 mile, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to risk it. Let's see if it is worth buying a second-hand used air fryer. So I've picked this up, okay, it's the newer style Ninja grill. It's the model number AG651UK. Now, this isn't just a grill, it air fries. These are really high in demand as well as the dual zone air fryer that you saw at the start of the video. So I thought this would, you know, be perfect. Check out my video where I unboxed the original sort of style to this, the grill with the Smart Probe. I will do a full-on comparison video between the two models as well, just so you're aware. Now, let's get it out of the box and see what we've got, because I've not taken it out of the box, so let's have a look. So we're just going to pull the tabs open. It's come as it is with the box and everything. Got the original Ninja Foodie sort of recipe book and gives you guides on how to use it. Take the big cardboard packaging off, and if I tip it on, you can then see exactly what we've got. So we've got the grill inside. Everything isn't packaged apart like it would be if it was brand new, and obviously everything hasn't got all of the sort of nice looking bits of paper around everything protecting everything, so that is one thing to think about. Now you want to bear in mind the price I've paid for this, which I'll tell you shortly, because that is a big factor in looking at anything used. But before we go into that kind of detail and how much I paid for it, let's actually have a look at it and see, is it in good condition. So first things first, this is 6 months old. The lady who bought it off already had the dual zone air fryer as well. Didn't really use this, so I thought, you know what, I'll make some money, I'll sell it on. Open it, let's have a look inside. So we have the air fryer basket, so that's where you're going to be doing all your lovely air frying and cooking. In this model we have a flat plate as well. So you can sort of griddle and do things on here. And finally we have the bottom sort of base pot, which is there. So everything is all intact. So we've got the 3 different cooking zones. Now let's actually have a look. at the grill itself, the air fryer. And usually, one thing you want to look at is the element area. Okay, you want to pull this off, and you want to have a look at, is the sort of mesh, is it clogged up thick with grease? Because these will get clogged up with grease. Bang them through the dishwasher each time you use it, and it'll stay fairly clean, but they will get clogged up. Then have a look at the fan area. Now, this particular model has a metal top, and the previous one I've got has a plastic top, which I prefer the plastic, if I'm honest. It's just a bit easy to keep clean, but you can't choose the plastic version in this model. It's pretty clean. I mean, considering I've done nothing to this, I've not had it out of the box since I brought it back. It has been sat a month in the box, waiting for me to do this video. So overall, pretty good so far. It looks good, nice and clean. It's not battered, it's not damaged. Fingers crossed it all works. So let's put this back in. And you'll notice a big sort of plunger. This detects if this pot or base pot is in, and the way we put that in is just slide it in at the front like that, and then press it in, and that's ready to go. Interestingly, it's still got all the stickers on the front as well. It's got the legs underneath, the little feet. There's no damage, there's no scratches. It's in pretty good condition. So let's plug it in and see if it switches on. Right, let's get it plugged in and have a look, shall we? So, plug, switch it on, and let's have a look. So let's press the power button, fingers crossed. Hey, there we go. So it's lit up. We can choose the different settings. Fantastic. So let's just pretend we're gonna air fry something at 200 degrees for 20 minutes. Let's go with it. Let's see if the fan gets up to speed. There we go. Like a jet plane taking off. Working. Fantastic. Okay, and then obviously it says shut lid because I've opened it up, but it's working. My second-hand used Ninja grill / air fryer. So far so good. Now the question is, how much did I pay for this, and do I think it's worth it, or the risk to buy second hand? So what you need to know is, buying second hand, your Ninja warranty is not transferable. No matter what the seller will say to you, it's not transferable. And it doesn't matter if they give you the invoice with it, it's got their address on, they bought it. Unless you're friends with the seller and obviously if it breaks you can give it back to them and they can make a claim for you, where unfortunately I'm not in this case. It's just a risk, and that's one you have to weigh up if you want to take that risk, because let's face it, these aren't cheap pieces of equipment. Secondly, making sure you're finding one that's not been absolutely hammered. It's not been used every single day. It's one like this where they've just not used it and they thought, you know what, we're going to sell it on. Even if it needs a bit of a clean up, then great, but not one that's been, you know, the pots are scratched. There's not a mark on any of these pots, so I know that, you know, the lady I bought it off is telling the truth. It is, you know, it's immaculate. Finally, price point. So this particular item retails at $299 currently on the Ninja website. I paid only £100 for it, so a third of the price, 6 months old, hardly used. To me, that was a risk that I was willing to take. Again, is it a risk you're willing to take? Let me know in the comments below. Have you bought a second-hand Ninja air fryer? Again, let me know in the comments your thoughts, and are you tempted to buy one? Because, you know, let's face it, this brand new, £300, it's a lot of money for someone. £100, you know what, I'm going to risk it. The only issue is, if it breaks next week, I'm down £100 straight away, and basically there's nothing you can do about it. So, for me, totally, should you buy a second-hand air fryer? If it ticks all the boxes for you, then yes. Does it come with risk? Yes, like I've just said, and obviously that's for you to weigh up that risk versus reward scenario. Like I say, make sure you do stay tuned to the channel, guys, because I'm going to be doing another video comparing this Pro version to the Grill Max version that I've already got, so we can see them side by side, see the differences, and you know, is this worth the extra wonga? Obviously, all this in mind, with energy bills going up and prices going up, these are just set to rocket in sales still because of the savings that you can get from using them. And again, I've got another video coming up on the channel looking at the actual cost of running these compared to your standard appliances. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you do stay tuned to the channel, and I'll see you again very soon. See you later.
One pizza too many.